What is something you had to learn the hard way? My wife and I had a son who was born with a serious heart condition. After a few months, he needed surgery. The doctors told us he had a 95% chance of surviving. We were terrified, but they reassured us that he would be fine. After a few hours, the doctor came out and told us the surgery was successful. We were so relieved. We went to see him and he looked so peaceful. The nurse told us to go home and rest and that we could come back in the morning. We went home and fell asleep, feeling like a huge weight had been lifted off our shoulders. At 2 a.m., we got a call from the hospital. They told us to come in immediately. We rushed to the hospital and the doctor told us that our son had gone into cardiac arrest. They tried everything they could, but he didn't make it. We were devastated. We couldn't believe that after everything he had been through, he was gone. We held him for a few hours and then we had to leave. We went home and cried for days. We didn't know how we were going to get through this. A few days later, we got a call from the hospital. They told us that they had done an autopsy and they found out that our son had a rare genetic condition that caused his heart to fail. They told us that if they had known about it, they could have treated it and he would have survived. We were furious. We couldn't believe that they hadn't done the necessary tests to find this condition. We sued the hospital and we won. We got a large settlement, but it didn't bring our son back. We used the money to start a foundation in his name and we donate to hospitals to help them get the equipment they need to diagnose rare conditions. We don't want any other parents to go through what we went through.